Morning, sunshine. Honey. Honey is delightful and it's a superfood. We come giving thanks for whatever message Spirit has for the beloved collective today. Ooh. Oh, I got chills. Oh, this is some good news already. All I did was peep one card. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh, so many good ones. Okay. How's it going? I hope your day is great. And even if it's not, it's bound to get better. So just don't give up, stay the course. That's literally one that's here. Okay. So the very first card that I saw that got me all excited, your ships are coming in. And and the underlined S, like multiple. Your ships are coming in. It's bigger than you know. It's bigger than you know. Yes. Do not prejudge. So if it's not happening at the rate that you thought it would or in the way that you thought it would, don't prejudge yourself because everything is coming together. Stay the course. Ooh, this is exciting. And because activation is happening. I don't know about you, but we've been shifting timelines like crazy, huge experiences happening that are like confirming, and as well as like just where you can feel it in the air. Because and so remember that everything is happening and you are the alchemist. First of all, you are the alchemist that's transmuting anything that comes to you. Okay. Spirit is like the elixir. Spirit is like the elixir that when you reside with spirit, when you walk in the flow of the spirit, it is the elixir that will neutralize every enemy, every poison. And I'm saying this, by the way, I feel like I need to do a medical disclaimer. If you get poisoned, you should treat that. But I'm talking in what's that word? I'm talking in like analogy, I guess. So like spiritual poison, spiritual pollution. Not to say that the spirit can't also alchemize real poison, but I'm still pro like you should definitely utilize the tools that are here in terms of healing, all of them, and especially the ones that actually work. So do that. But anyway, you are the alchemist, and you and the spirit together, the spirit in your life can alchemize anything. And so it's a co-partnership though. What I was about to say, it does not. It doesn't mean that you don't also participate. It doesn't mean that you don't go after it. It doesn't mean that it's not going to require your cooperation and participation. But ultimately, because you ride with the spirit of life, you can alchemize anything that comes into your path. And this moment might just be some sort of an activation for you. So I don't know if you've been feeling the ascension symptoms, man. Sometimes it's like I'm just so tired. Sometimes it's I'm thirsty. Sometimes I'm so hungry, or then sometimes I'm like I don't have an appetite, different than normal, like different than normal. So if you've been feeling some of those, be gracious with yourself, especially if you've been pursuing the work of spiritual growth and the pursuit, of your highest self, because it really is like an entire course. So stay the course, be gracious with yourself. Don't prejudge what it looks like. It's going to be bigger than you know. Your divine identity is bigger than you know. And your ships are coming in. And what are coming in on the ships? Not only divine help, but also like resources, like practical things that you're going to need for whatever your divine identity, purpose, whatever your divine purpose is. If you need connections, the connections are going to show up. You're going to just start running into people that are going to be in alignment with your path. And also, you're going to also encounter people that are just kind of like leaving the path. And I'm always surprised about who's who. I'm usually pretty generally surprised about who's who, because the people who don't know who they are really have mastered the art of mirroring whoever's in front of them. And they do that as a survival mechanism in order to, they're chameleons, you know, it's like shape shifting. Have you seen the octopus that goes and like hugs a rock and like changes its color to look like the rock? Like it's a survival, you know, mechanism. That's like literally what people do who don't know who they are. People that don't have any sense of divine identity. They don't know who they are really. So what they do when they encounter you is they act like you, but they can only sustain that for a period of time. And so anyway, don't get excited when people come into your life and start acting like you and you think it's this big great match, because they can only sustain it for a while. So let them try for a while and then see what happens, and then let them fall away, because chances are they can't like keep it up if it's not authentic. One more just to really drive this message home. Crown. Remember that you are divinity, you are royalty. And yes, you know, in the book of Revelation, it talks about how like all of us, but here's the thing, I've thought about this, is on the one hand, yes, I believe that we will all in humility be like, yo, I know that I couldn't have done this without the spirit of life. So that would drive us to cast our crown, you know, being like, you deserve this. It's kind of like when like somebody's receiving a big award, like, you know, let's say for a movie or whatever the people do, like a movie award, and then so like the main actress like receives it, but then she's like, but I want to give this to the writer or to the director, because like without that genius or without the storyline itself, like I wouldn't be here receiving this award, because I wouldn't have had the story to act out. So it's kind of like giving credit where credit is due to the story writer or to the genius that produced it in such a way that it really captured people's attention and hearts or whatever. So it's kind of like that, where, yeah, that's what in the book of Revelation, it talks about how the royalty of this realm will give credit to the spirit of life, because we know that like without like the communing with the spirit, like we wouldn't have the ability to transmute like we do. We wouldn't be the alchemists without the elixir of the spirit that is that all creative like magic. Like let's take that word back, because the real magic is the spirit of life, and how the spirit of life can transform any situation and override physics and override this realm with like not even lifting a finger. And that same ability has been like given to us in the partnership when we've received that, and when we're like, yeah, let's do that. So anyway, how exciting. I'm honored to bring this message to you. And thank you to everybody who has subscribed. It means so much to me, getting the collective like rolling with the people that it's meant to find. And yeah, we're going to leave it here. Be blessed, be well, be free.